Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2023. We parked at the Cog. There's Mount Washington right there. The edge of Monroe up here. Eisenhower. And we're gonna go up Ammonoosuc Ravine, out to Monroe, and then up Washington and come down the Cog. Cog parking for hikers is down here. It's $10 per person. Ammonoosuc Ravine Trailhead is about, I think it's like a half a mile on the road. And it ends up being, I think, like 0.7 or 0.8 difference each way if you park there. There is a bathroom at Ammonoosuc that's open year-round. And if you park here, you leave your bag outside, go in, there's bathrooms right there. There's also some on the bottom level. And parking here cuts off about a mile and a half or a little bit more off the hike. It's 10 o'clock, which we purposely started later than normal because the winds were quite high in the morning. But it's around 30 degrees down here. It's supposed to be upper teens on the summit of Washington today with extremely low winds in the afternoon. So that's why we're heading there. This is the spot where 1.87 from the Cog hiker parking lot right now. And this is where you actually have to cross the water. And not going to be a problem today because the trail comes up here. It's quite steep back there. And then there's a nice waterfall up there. And the water's coming right here. And then usually you have to get your feet wet or rock hop or whatever, depends on how high the water is, but it's nicely bridged today. We're gonna go up and then continue climbing. I think we're 2.4, I think we're like 0.6 maybe from the hut.
Oh, good.
So it goes pretty fast too.
4,300 feet of elevation.
Yeah, beautiful day. We are at Lakes of the Clouds hut, and I'm standing on the roof actually. This is the ridge line right here. And you can just walk right up because there's a huge drift. Solar panels on that part of the roof over there. Washington, nice and clear. And Monroe. That's not actually the summit, it's past there. You might be able to see two people climbing right now. All right, and then over here, the edge of the Twins. Excellent. I would say maximum 5-mile-an-hour winds right here.
Barely
Gusting, gusting at 5. Yeah. All right.
Good.
Yep. Next stop, Monroe. We're up on the summit of Monroe right now. So this is Little Monroe, and then Franklin and Eisenhower. It's like the big dome back there. And then Pierce, Jackson, Webster, the Willie Range. Across the street, behind that, the Bonds and the Twins. And the snow-capped thing is Franklin Ridge. Over here, I got the Hancocks and Kerrigan. In the distance, the Osceolas. Over here, in the distance, we got the Tri-Pyramids and Whiteface Pass Conway. Behind John, Chicorowa in the distance, and then, oh, it's so hard to see on my screen. Let's see if I can do it coming down. I've got Boot Spur, and then you come down along, let me get my finger in here, come down along this ridge, you get North Isolation, I think I'm pointing at it, it's hard to see on here, and then Isolation, I think right there. attached ski area. Double heads. Kearsarge North. Alright, and then behind us, Washington, Jefferson. Can't see the hut from here. Let's see the edge of the cog. A couple little clouds right there. All right, I say good day for this. The wind is probably, I think it's probably 12. I can't grab your thing from up there, sorry. I'll check in later and let you know what it was. This is looking back at Monroe. Lakes of the Clouds is right in there, the hut. Right here, there's a little sign. It was all encrusted. I think that is a junction of Tuckerman crossover. And you might be able to see right there, a little summit antenna. I think we're like 2 or 3 tenths from the summit now, so getting there. It's been quite icy. I guess this portion of the Crawford Path gets a lot of sun because there was a lot of bullet ice all the way along. So it's nice to finally be back into some drifting snow. We got off trail a little bit on the way over, but it matters less in the winter because there's snowpack. There just seemed to be a big section where there was no cairn. All right, so there's John, and there's the hiker ahead of us, so we're just kind of zigzagging up. We'll be there shortly. So we are up at the summit. We're not officially at the summit marker, but I just thought this was so cool. See the rime ice. It's like a foot thick on that. Maybe even thicker on this antenna right here. Summit marker. The Tip Top House. Those guys right there are posing with the summit sign. Nice. What a beautiful day. The wind on Monroe was 11 miles an hour. And the temperature was like 15, I think. The wind seems a little bit stronger here, but not bad. I'm out of the wind right here. Alright. Jefferson, Adams, Madison. From the observation deck of Mount Washington. And over here, we got Mariah, the Carters, the Wildcats. Behind the Wildcats are the Bald Faces. My mouth is a little cold. That's the Kilkenny Ridge and everything right in here. And then behind that is, I can see like Old Speck and Goose Eye, I think, in Maine. when we wanted to be up here because that was supposed to be the lowest wind of the day. It's not bad. It's a little chilly in the wind.
Yep.
But
Below zero wind chill.
yeah. How fast is the wind? Would you say?
12. It's not no worse than on the.
Yeah, 12. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my mitts, have a sandwich,
Yes.
head down.
I'm starving.
There goes the skiers. I hear them yelling.
They're going like the K2.
They're waiting for an engraved invitation. Here's somebody. There they go. Man, how fast would they be down with that? It's so fast, right?
We're just gonna ski right down the Cog.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna head down. This is the area known as Jacob's Ladder. There's actually a sign right through there, but I don't really feel like walking over there. It's a red sign, says Jacob's Ladder. I guess it was kind of a engineering marvel when they built that right here. So you can go Google it and read about it. And then down below, there's Wambeck Station, which I cannot even tell where anything is on my screen, but it's the nearest thing. And then Marshfield Station down below. They're running trains that go from Marshfield Station up to Wambeck Station, and then you can get off and have hot chocolate and sit by a fire. I don't know. I really don't understand what the point is because it's really not very far away. I mean, you could just walk up there, whatever. And I don't think there's really a view of... You can't see the summit from here. You might be able to see Eisenhower and the southern presidentials from down there. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is Franconia Ridge and the Bonds and the Twins. Sky is getting pretty dark and ominous. There's a good-sized storm coming tonight. So I'm glad we had such a nice day. Only saw a couple hikers and a couple skiers, maybe a handful of each. Quiet day.